Hi, my name is James Toto. I'm filling in for John Tobacco here on Liquid Lunch, who is filling in for John Bachman on Newsmax. And we have the extraordinary Joy Villas. She's a singer, she's an author of KickAss Conservative. She's an extraordinary woman. And welcome to the show, Joy.
Thanks, James. Good to see you. I love the
Good to
show,
see you.
so it's always nice to be back.
I'm glad you're here. So we got a couple different things that are coming up. One of which is the mega rally coming in on January 6th. Care to comment on that?
Yes, well, a lot of my friends are going to be there. I am not, unfortunately, not able to make it, but I have my friend Brandon Strock. I just talked to him, just had him on my show. I do a live show on my YouTube called The Joy Villa Show every Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central. So we just did the live. He guessed on that, and it's going to be massive because they're going to have a whole walkaway representation there. Also, I'm sending my assistant, Cindy. She does a conspiracy theory segment on my show. She's going to be there. So I'm going to be commenting on what's happening, and I'll have like my reporters from the Joy Villa show there. And it should be massive. I mean, the Million MAGA March was huge. This one is probably going to be twice as big. Very exciting.
Nice. We're glad to see the support that's coming President Trump's way.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
does Trump still have a shot to win? What's your opinion on that?
I believe so. I mean, who could have foreseen the travesty of what they're doing, trying to steal this election? I believe that Trump does have a shot. I believe he is the man who is a maverick. We know Trump has been that way since the beginning of when we've known of him, right? He's always been the business, the art of the deal. Despite what the Democrats are trying to do, they're trying to do the art of the steal against the man who knows the art of the deal. So, I believe that Trump has a shot at winning. It's messy, it's difficult, it's contentious, but it's not over yet. And I am a hopeful person. I am my namesake, Joy. So, as a conservative who loves Trump, as a Trumplican, I talk about in my book, Kick Ass Conservative, we have to carry on this movement, this MAGA movement, no matter what. I believe Trump started something that is incredible. It's refired the community of conservatives and freedom loving Americans in America. And we have to fight to the end. We can't be like a lot of these yellow belly Republicans out there who are turning their backs before the die has been cast. Like it's not over yet. So to throw the towel in now is ridiculous. I stand behind President Trump as well as many millions of Americans do. So it's not over until the fat lady sings, and Rosie O'Donnell has not sung yet.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I agree with you on a lot of that on your viewpoints there. And why are some Republicans against this? I just can't seem to wrap my head around it.
It's because it's easier for them to give up. And also, there's always this popularity game, right? I'm in Hollywood. I'm a singer. I hit number one on Billboard, Amazon, iTunes. I've toured 35 countries. I've had success, mainstream success. I still have mainstream success, even though I'm very much hated by many of Hollywood elitists, only because I'm a Trump supporter, even though I'm Black and Latina and a female and kick ass and all these things they love, but they love to hate that I'm pro life, pro God, pro Trump, pro America. I make no bones about it. So, but there is a popularity contest. And for Republicans out there who are in leadership roles that were voted in, which we're going to vote them out. We need to remember these people who've turned their backs on Trump and vote them out because many of them made a career off of saying they're for America, they're for people, they're for Trump. Some begrudgingly turned pro Trump, but they said that they're loyal and now they love it. And Americans, conservative Americans, the voters love President Trump. Democrats don't, obviously, but many Americans love President Trump and they voted for him again. There was a higher voter turnout. So it's very weird that he didn't win. That's why I'm saying it's not over yet. There's just way too many inconsistencies. But the main thing is it's a popularity contest sometimes amongst people who are elected officials, which it shouldn't be. They shouldn't be in it for their career. They should be in it for us. But they're trying to save what is left of their tails and say, "Oh well, I want to get into the Biden team already." I mean, it's disgusting. It's wimpy, and it honestly disgusts me to a point where I'm just like, throw the whole bathwater out with the baby because all of those Republicans need to be voted out. We need to cleanse what we have, in the GOP establishment and vote in pro-America, outsiders, freedom-loving rebels like Trump, like many of us. That's what I want to see.
Well, I love your message, and you're right on the popularity contest, and it's amazing because, Trump just won a title himself. He won the most admired man in of America, and so
Wow.
yeah, he just won that. So, what's your opinion on that? I apologize for blindsiding you on that one, but it's
No,
yeah,
that's great. This is the first time hearing of it. Who gave him that? Like he won that from what? Obviously from freedom loving Americans, but where's this post coming from? I'd love to know this first.
Oh, sorry. Makes two of us. Makes two of us.
Come on, James. Put you on the spot.
Who was it? Who was that, Mike? The Grasshopper. Okay, yeah. So President Trump won the title of most admired man in America, and so what's your comment on that?
That's incredible. I'd say that they obviously polled the right people. He is the most admired man in America, but I'm like, I don't really care about the polls. I care about this man's policies, right? I don't care about the polls. I don't care about personality. I care about policies. And President Trump's policies have helped way more Americans than have harmed. And that's always the thing. You're going to do one thing, it's going to help some people, harm some other people. But the whole point of what a good policy is, does it help more people than it harms? If it harms more people than it helps, it's bad policy, right? Joe Biden, bad policy for 47 years, this whole lock them up strategy, calling Black Americans predators, bad policy. Might have helped some people, racist people, but it hurt way more people. That's bad policy. President Trump's Platinum Plan, giving money, adequate resources, and adequate ability to help inspire and actually do action steps for businesses, Black-owned businesses, and Black education. That helps way more people. It might piss off some, again, racists, right, who don't want that. But again, that's helpful policy. So I'm always looking at the man behind the policy. That's Trump. He's helped Americans of all colors, all races. I mean, it's good for America. It's good for the Republic. So to me, he's always been the most admired man in America. Even if you don't like his tweets, even if you don't like everything he says, I don't agree with everything he says. You never should, because we should be individuals. But I just love what his policy does for me personally, my family, and for others that I know.
Couldn't agree with you more. So you have a book out called KickAss Conservative. So what's that? What's the book about? And how do we get? And how do we get that?
Well, you can get this book, and also probably some people are going to look at the shirt too. This is also my design. I wore a dress that said this to the daytime Emmys 2 years ago in 2018. And so this 10% of the proceeds, or not 10%, sorry, a percentage of the proceeds are going to Save the Storks, which is a pro-life, pro-woman's charity group that helps women decide to keep their baby rather than abort their baby, with options and choice, real choice. And it's a choice that's going to help the baby as well. So pro-life is pro-woman. You can get this t-shirt at joyvilla.com, and you can get the book KickAss Conservative at joyvilla.com or on Amazon. And your viewers, because we love the Joy Tribe, love the John Tobacco Show, love this show, love you too, James. You go to joyvilla.com and get 20% off of anything in my store by signing up for the mailing list. So the book is a bestseller now on Amazon, which is really exciting. And there's also autographed copies for the fans. And a lot of people tell me they love it. They've read it. It's inspired them. I really tell my story of how I walked away from being a feminist and all that crap to being pro-Trump and finding my voice as an artist, as a woman, as a leader in my industry. Very excited. And it goes into my story, my infamous Trump dress at the Grammys, all the way to now. And I wrote it in 8 weeks and self-published it. And it's a bestseller. Wow. So check it out. KickAss Conservative. Go to joyvilla.com. That's how you can get it. Or Amazon if you prefer.
I think you are amazing. I would love to be able to talk to you again at some point in time in the very near future.
Let's do it.
I think you are the epitome of what a typical Trump supporter. You're positive. You have phenomenal energy. You are out there with a positive message about, positive people doing positive things, and
That's
that's what
right.
and that's what Trump's presidency was really about. He was really on the positive message side, and it's
Yes.
hysterical to see all the liberals that are just all they wanted to do was cry and riot. So
They want
thank you so much.
destroy, cry, and riot. So true. And we want to use our voices over the violence. So this is really where freedom's really at. And if anyone's on the fence, join our side. Trumplicans know best.
Well, God bless you. I hope you have a great 2021. It was a pleasure talking to you. Happy New Year to you and your family. God bless, Joy. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, James. Bye. God bless you guys too.
God bless.